So, I have a trivia question for everyone. How many of Professor Sabato's former students are running for President of the United States this year? It's not an age joke, but the correct answer is one. And he's here with us tonight. He's the first challenger to an incumbent president to win a primary contest since Ted Kennedy's 1980 presidential campaign. Our next speaker won this year's American Samoa Democratic Presidential Caucus against Joe Biden. Please welcome fellow Wahoo class of 1994, Jason Palmer.
I am truly honored and humbled to be here before you. You are all incredibly impressive people, and I remember going to events like this when I was a student here and hoping that someday I could actually be on this stage. I still don't know if I'm worthy, to be honest. I took Larry's American government class in 1991, and after the third class session, I changed my major from astronomy to government. And I thought, honestly, that I would have a career in government. I actually worked for Senator Moynihan as an extern. I don't know if they call it that anymore, but I worked for 2 weeks in Washington, D.C., and they were extremely instrumental. I actually went to the Library of Congress. I saw the actual notes from the Scopes monkey trial from both lawyers. I did research into self-determination so that the senator could write an article on self-determination. I didn't know what self-determination was. You're probably wondering, who is this Jason Palmer? I promise you, I'm very well known on the mainland for impact investing and mission-driven entrepreneurship. That's actually what I've devoted my life to over these last 30 years, is working with young people, building businesses that make a profit and are double bottom line and actually are changing the world in very positive ways. You're probably wondering, why on earth did I leave my career as an investor and run for president? And I'm going to tell you in 1 minute. It's because I see the future of our country right now, and it's dark. We are in an election that is going to be polarized beyond any compare, and we talked about it earlier today. But you all, we all, can do something about that. We can model civility. We can emphasize democracy. We are a democracy. We are a republic that practices democracy, if that's your particular flavor. And I'm also here to tell you and announce that I'm pivoting my presidential campaign. I never expected to win in American Samoa, and I do feel like I have 15 minutes of fame that maybe I can extend to 30 minutes of fame. And so I'm pivoting my presidential campaign to announce a new organization called Together! And in part, Larry and the center are responsible for inspiring this in me, because honestly, I am freaking exhausted. I actually have run in 16 states and territories, and I won one, and it's very, very hard to run for president, to be super honest with you. But Together is going to hopefully be the beginning of turning the polarization the opposite direction. We're going to try to help register 1 million young people to vote. Too many organizations and people have given up on young people. We cannot. We are doing this for future generations and, in fact, young people who are here right now. In addition, I'm founding a PAC that I think might be the first PAC that will invest in both Democratic candidates and Republican candidates. I've been wearing a purple tie on the campaign trail the whole time and explaining that great ideas come from all sides of the political spectrum. In fact, all corners, because I think green and libertarian matter too. And perhaps we will get 20 more people elected to the Problem Solvers Caucus in Washington. And perhaps, if we're lucky, there'll be 1 million more young people devoted to causes. In fact, the most important cause of all, American democracy, because politics is a good thing, and we need to reteach that to everyone in America. Thank you.
Jason, and I congratulate you on your run. I never thought I would teach a student who beat an incumbent president in a presidential caucus, and that is exactly what we had. And I hope it doesn't stop with American Samoa, although if you have to pick a place, I think that is kind of a nice place to, you can escape there. So anyway, I loved what you said, Jason, and we'll work with you on that project.